Hey, Coach, what's good? Yeah, we'll be getting started very, very shortly. But, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, welcome to the show. We got a few more minutes, so you just have to be a little patient. Oh, let's see. I will tell you right now, Coach, some of the best spots in Nola are not on Bourbon Street. Just to let you know. Hey, Freddie, what's good, my friend? Freddie, I gotta talk to you later. I need your help with something. I'm having issues with Restream. For whatever reason, I can't get the Streamlabs to keep Restream up. For whatever reason, I was trying it today, and it keeps screwing around with the stream key, and I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because I think you're about the only other person I know that uses it. I thought I had it set up, but I'll see. I still call the French Market part of Bourbon Street. Now you need there are certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Side streets that are much more fun. Bros, I think it sucks. I will be honest with you. They changed it from being legible to being junk. That's how I look at the new update. All right, folks, we got about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, and then we will get things started. Get Well, I can't figure out what it is because it's like I know I copied the stream key directly, and for whatever reason, I'm thinking it didn't save it like it was supposed to. So I may have to do a quick test stream after the show tonight because I got it set up for YouTube, Stream Me, and Twitch. I got it set up for YouTube, Stream Me, and Twitch, and for whatever reason, it keeps defaulting back to Twitch on OBS. So it's like the stream key is no good. So I'm either missing a step, or I screwed something up. One of the two. So yeah, I'm going to try it again tonight and see if I can get it working. Because I figure that way I'll get more people in the chat. Hello, Jinxie. How are we doing, my dear? So yeah, like I said, I gotta figure out what I did wrong. And it's got to be something really simple. But I'll figure it out.
in to lift weights. You're watching lift weights. If you're breathing, you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to lift weights. You're watching lift weights. If you're breathing, you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to lift weights.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. It is time once again for you guys to test your little gray cells. And tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. Not very different, just a little bit, because I'm actually stealing an idea from that would be, well, it depends, DMK. There's a couple of them. There's Scrabble, Crosswits. There's one. There actually are about 3 versions of Crosswits. And then there was, oh, I'm trying to think of the other one. I'm trying to think of the other one off the top of my head. And then there was one other one that was out there. And I'm trying to remember what it was. And ladies and gentlemen, forgive me, I forgot to readjust the camera when I got done. Yeah, it's me a little more close up on this one. It's a small change that I had to set in. It was a USA game show. Let's see. Crosswitch was a USA one. Scrabble was an NBC and USA one. And I forgot what the other one. I forget what the other one is. But yeah, there were actually a couple of them. There were actually a couple of them that were out there. The one with there was Scrabble Blitz. There was Straight Scrabble. There were like I said, there were 3 versions of Scrabble, and I'm forgetting what the other one was now off the top of my head. I should know it, but I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? Just because you're making me think, that's why. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never been here before, welcome to Listwits. Welcome to the one, the only, and I use that word very, very unloosely from what I have seen lately, live interactive game show. We come to you live from Twitch, and like I said, hopefully after tonight, I'm going to get YouTube and Stream Me working. So it'll be a 3-way stream format, It's one of those things you got to learn to kind of spread out a little. That's what you got to learn to do. And like I said, I'm gonna get Restream figured out, because I'm not a Twitch partner. I'm nothing more than a Twitch quote unquote affiliate. So I figure this is one of those things that they can't really yell at me about, but knowing my luck, they will. And then I can just turn it off and jump back over to the regular Twitch only stream. But ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are all having a very good Wednesday afternoon. Uh, I caught most of Nerdy Effect tonight. Uh, it was one of those strange things. Yeah, getting my freak on. No, like I said, I gotta figure it out. I thought I had it on Restream, because it doesn't look that hard. But I screwed something up. I tried starting the stream about 3 times, and it kept telling me one of the keys was bad, and it's like, yes, I just did the goofy little button thing just to do it. For tonight, I have not started the beverage of choice yet. See, empty glass, unfortunately. So I have not started I haven't started that yet. I'm going to do that pretty much here in a moment. I think we'll do cranberry and I'm trying to remember what I've actually got over in the bar right now. I'm trying to remember what I actually have over in the bar at the moment. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're going to go back to a little bit more of an old style format. What we are going to do is we are going to basically 2 lists and 1 game, and tonight will actually be a closed game, so you'll actually have to earn your way in. And where did I put my extra pin? There it is. I was moving so much stuff around today that I've lost a bunch of equipment, or I should say I misplaced a bunch of equipment. So we're going to cheat and stick with the Sharpie. We'll stick with the Sharpie tonight. Make you a Virgin Jack and Coke. That would be a Kool-Aid and Coke, I think. That would be a Kool-Aid and Coke. No. I haven't actually set up the ranks yet. I have not set up the ranks yet. I've got to work on that. For those of you that are actually watching on the web page version of Twitch, now, yeah, I know it's not fair to those of you guys that use the PlayStation app. You will notice on the screen there's a little overhead button that you guys can press, and it's just basically my logo, and it will show you your points you've earned and the voting poll. Those are the 2 things that it will actually show you. See, Fatality, you should have points. I don't know why it doesn't have you with any points yet. Like I said, that's the one other bug I've got to work on. I will figure it out at some point. I know Fatality should have some. Somewhere. But for those of you that are checking your points, it should be, it's like an overlay button right on top of the chat window. That is sitting like right in the middle of the middle of the chat window. It should show you like the icon, and it should show you the points. It should show you the poll option, which is up, and you can actually vote on the poll there. And I'm leaving that up for a while. So DMK found it. If DMK can find it, then anybody can find it. Plain and simple. And for those of you that are paying attention right now, we've got the little pre-game going. Just a little something to kind of wet your whistle a little, so to speak. And I got to get one more thing open and pray it doesn't crash on me. Because I actually have to It says you have 7 in chat and 6 on screen. Well, like I said, I'm not exactly 100% sure why it's different. I think I know what. No, no hat tonight because, like I said, I was rearranging the camera just to put things. I can put one on for you. All right, there you go, Dell. Just for you, my dear. Just for you. Uh, I just lost my train of thought. I just lost my train of thought again. Damn it! Oh, I know what I was doing. I was checking to make sure my slideshow was still running. I was checking to make sure my slideshow was still running like it was supposed to be running. Or we can actually go. We'll go a little more off the wall tonight. How's that? Let's see. Ah, there we go. I used the Australian hat before. Let's use the bowler hat tonight. We'll use the bowler hat tonight. Then we can kind of like flip it down over the eye and do the Irish gangster thing. You broke me. No, I'm not broken. I am still in 100% complete control. Unlike my. Speaking of which, somebody rifled through my studio today. Anybody know who? Let me know. I found a whole bunch of stuff that actually got moved that shouldn't have been moved. And it was kind of like, okay, what's going on? Well, what's going on around here? This is what happens when you step away from the studio. Is basically you let strangers in, or maybe I forgot to. Maybe it was the cat again. Maybe it was the cat again. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen any guesses at the 4-letter word yet. Oh, wait, I gotta let it run through one more time. And then we will get started. Now, well, I'm trying to see. Could I fit a card in there? I could put a press pass in here. Hold on. Hey, wait. I got the business cards right over here. There we go. Oh, you can't see it that way. Wrong side. I forget which side the camera is actually on. I forgot which side the camera was actually on to do it. There we go. And you still can't see it. Damn it. Doesn't quite work with the way the camera is set up. Doesn't quite work. I'll just put a big old press sign on it. There we go. And turn it around a little. No, it doesn't actually fit right. Doesn't actually fit right. Oh, it's your telekinesis that move things. Is that what you're saying? Damn you, fatality. But this one is not a hard one to solve, just to let you know, although the clues are a little more cryptic. Like I said, I wish... Oh, I found it. See, I told you somebody was moving things around in my office. Oh, no, that's the bad pen. That's the bad pen. Damn it. Somebody playing around in my studio. I'm not a happy camper. All right, so... Oop, let's resize that. There we go. And we'll let it get through the 5th clue. And then we will switch over to the 4-letter word of the evening. And no, I'm not going to tell you guys the answer to this one. This one is one of those that is basically, it's intentionally obtuse. It is intentionally obtuse. Nope, not tooth walrus. So we're gonna this one I'm gonna actually resave it, and I'm gonna use it as the intro video for a while, just because I like this one a lot. No, not obese, obtuse. There's a difference, Fatal. There is a difference. But yeah, like I said, I was kind of like mad I couldn't get Restream working tonight. So it was. Yeah, she is a cutie, but you didn't hear me say that. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys saw by the title, it's all about the little red wagons. And again, I stole a little something from Nerdy tonight. Uh, that I will explain very, very shortly. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the four-letter word of the evening. We are looking for the four-letter word that goes right down the center of your screen. It will start at the top, work its way to the bottom. Each letter completes the appropriate word going across. So, if you think the word going down the center, and I'm going to still see Chicken's word of corn, that would be Lex, Moth, Punter, and 9. That's always Sea Chicken's first guess whenever he plays this game, and hopefully one of my bots will catch it like it's supposed to. I used the word hopefully because, like I said, I made some changes, and I may have screwed a few things up. So while you guys are trying to get that guess in, and I will be checking the chat here very, very shortly. Or I will try to be checking the chat shortly. Nope, not oath. Show. See, I was about to give Sea Chicken the credit for putting the first guess in on the board. I wasn't paying attention. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing, right? And I need the last of. Oh, actually, it's not the last of. So for our mixer of the evening, we are going with these tried and true standard apple juice and sour apple schnapps. Yes, I'm going all appley today. And like I said, once we get through the four-letter word, I'm going to explain a little what I'm stealing from Nerdy. Although I lost my webpage I needed for this. Have I had a Four Horsemen on stream? No, I have not, Red. Bear with me. I got to find my website I had used to get this. Ah, crud. I lost my webpage, which is not a good thing. I found it like 3 or 4 times with no problem. And then today I kind of threw it out. So bear with me 1 second, guys. Like I said, I am paying attention. There's what I'm looking for. How we doing, Jekyll? Thank you for the cheers, my friend. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never joined us, I am your mystery hat game show host on the one, the only live interactive game show. Comes to you live from Twitch every Wednesday night, every Saturday night. And like I said, I was going to try to do a multi-stream tonight, but I screwed something up. So it didn't work like it was supposed to. So again, ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at on the screen is our 4-letter word puzzle. And basically what this is there has been one specific word that has been chosen that reads right down the center from top to bottom. And what it does is it basically okay, that's the other window I needed. That's the other window I needed. I have one of the few shows where I actually have to open about 4 or 5 windows before I even get started, which tends to cause problems with the software. But so we're going to try to wing it a little bit tonight. We're going to try to wing it a little bit tonight. Like I said, tonight we're gonna do a little something that I did not start, but as I knew he was doing Vlog Spacers tonight, I kind of stole an idea from Nerdy. And if you haven't seen Nerdy, make sure you guys check him out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on Twitch, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Usually about an hour on Wednesdays, and then you catch us right afterwards. Mondays about an hour, 45 minutes, and Fridays is just basically who the heck knows how long he's going to go with it. As you guys can see, every so often an advertisement for a streamer will pop up. I got to get Harley and Mr. J's and Vanities in there. I got to find what I did with their video, because I just realized why I haven't loaded them as to one of the sponsors is because I forgot to put any music on their video. So it's like I've got the laptop over there to work on the video, and I'm like, and I forget why I was looking at my list today, and I think it had something to do with I needed to either remove or add something to a few people's vids. And I'm looking at the list, and it's like, okay, where's Harley and Mr. J's? I know I got theirs finished. And I went back and I loaded the video up, and I'm like, I put absolutely no sound on it. Absolutely no sound whatsoever. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for sound. And like I said, I am going to pick the heck out of Freddie's brain tonight, hopefully after the show. So Freddie, if you are available for a party chat later, let me know. Like I said, I think it's a simple fix of what I'm going to do, but I got to make sure I'm got to make sure I'm not underthinking this. I have been known to do that because it's usually I think something so simple, and then I'll forget one little thing, and it's like it doesn't work at all. So we got about 7.5 minutes left, and I'm trying to think of what else I had to say today. Oh, there was something else I am considering doing. I'm leaning towards Sunday afternoon. I am thinking I might do Trivia Tabletop. Where I'm basically going to pull out one of my board games, and I'm going to set the camera up so it's focused strictly on the board game, and we're going to try to play it as a group. And right now, or at least to start it, I'm leaning towards Sunday, starting it with this one. Oops, there we go. Space Junkyard. I've had this here for a while, and I actually bought it for me because it was one of those off the wall purchases, and I'm considering doing that. I'm leaning towards Sunday afternoons. No prizes, no giveaways, or anything of the sort. Just, I've got the table pretty much cleared off. That's what I spent most of today doing. So if the cat comes up, she can't break anything. I just realized what's missing. This is always supposed to be up and viewable, and I forgot to do it. forgot to do it. I'm sorry, Fallen. I forgot to do that. Yeah, you can tell where this came from. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 6 minutes on the 4-letter word, and if somebody can get the 4-letter word, we will be giving away a shot at the vault. And tonight, again, it's Wednesday night, so basically what we do is we do one list, one game, and that's it for tonight. And tonight's game will be a closed game if we can get enough people in. We'll be looking for 7 participants. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the camera correctly, so you guys know how many I'm looking for tonight's closed game. And I still got 4 packages I was going to send out today, but I forgot I had to pay off a credit card. So I had to actually pay off part of the credit card before I can actually use the credit card again. So hopefully, packages with letters will be going out tomorrow. I know I actually do have to put a letter in one of them for sure, just because of the reason I'm sending it. And then the other 3 should have letters with them. So I think it's Fatality, Show, Fallen, and Lethal. I think those are the 4 that I said need to go out. I am not into medical drama. And I know that's specifically what that is a medical drama. It is not something that I am into. I think the last medical drama I watched was Doogie Howser. And maybe a little Grey's Anatomy, but I hate romance dramas. And that's all that show was. I'm a guy. I want action. I want comedy. I want big explosions on my TV. I want murder mysteries. Speaking of murder mysteries, I'm gonna do a quick plug. If you guys have not seen it, do I still have Marvel Legend Build-A-Figure? I've got 3 left, I think, bros. I got 3 of the loose Marvel Build-A-Figures left, I think. They're all the way over in the far corner right now. They were going to go up here, but the cat keeps like jumping down from the ceiling and knocking stuff over. And on my luck, that's one of the things she'd knock over. So I had to make sure everything up there was actually sealed. So if she knocked it over, it wasn't going to go scattering across the room. Hey, Cyan, how are we doing, my friend? Saw you on Freddy's. If you guys haven't seen Freddy's Ready, please make sure you go check him out. I'm debating whether or not to give my free Twitch sub for the month to Freddy or not. I got it narrowed down to 3. So I have to figure out which one of the 3 I'm going to do it to. I kind of want to lean towards somebody I met off the Playroom side, just because we're family like that. But there's one IRL stream that I really, really love, and unfortunately, I've got this bad feeling she's going to be eliminated. Well, I got my 1 free sub off of Amazon Prime, Freddy. I got my 1 free sub off of Amazon Prime, and I haven't given it out yet. But I will tell you right now, it's down to you, Stacy Roy, or Rezi. Those are the 3 I'm leaning towards. Just because, like I said, I am a huge fan of creative streams in particular. Gaming streams, it's like, it just depends on how well you interact with the audience. It's like, if I wanted to, and that's not to knock Freddy, it's not to knock Lethal, or DMK, or anybody else. It's one of those where, yeah, I can watch people playing. It's a question of, is it a game I want to play myself? Plus, I still want to work. See, I've got like all these things I want to do. I want to get the Pi working again, so I can finish getting the ROMs uploaded to it. So I can do like a retro gaming stream. My retro gaming stream is not like everybody else's, though. Oh, you don't have it activated to send it to. Ah, you spoil sport. You spoil sport. Because I want to do the old Commodore 64 games. But I can't seem to get the the ROMs to work with the Vice through the retro. I don't know why. As the name of the emulator is Vice, and I can't seem to get it to work correctly. It's almost like it's trying too hard to get everything started. Because about the only game I've got loaded is Paradroid at the moment, and it's sort of like I had it on warp speed, so every time I move the controller for it, which I'm actually using the PlayStation controller for, it was basically it shot across the room and. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we hit all zeros on this one. We hit all zeros on this, so let me get over to my chat bot and turn off the command. Or not my chat bot, my Restream bot. That's where I actually have it. I actually had it off on my Restream bot. So give me 1 minute. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss it. Nope. Okay. My search says it wasn't found. And I did have it on the Restream bot. So it is now off. But ladies and gentlemen, our 4-letter word of the day was, come on, there we go. T O Y and S. Toys is what we were looking for. We were looking for toys for our 4-letter word, which means nobody's getting a shot at the vault tonight. And there was a reason I picked toys. As you guys saw by the title, or hopefully you guys saw at the title, nice try, money. After the fact doesn't count. After the fact does not count. It is called Little Red Wagons. And here is why. And again, this is where I'm stealing one from Nerdy. The 4th Wednesday of March is Little Red Wagon Day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Little Red Wagon Day. It celebrates those little red toy wagons. Toy wagons, which are similar in structure to their large counterparts, were invented in the late 19th century and were originally made of wood. They have an open top but can usually comfortably seat one child, often with a pull handle in front, and are usually red. I actually had a green one. Famous brands include Red Ryder, Northern Tool and Equipment, Lowe's, which I did not know Lowe's had a Little Red Wagon, Cardinal, Speedway Express, and Radio Flyer. Believe it or not, it is Radio Fly. It was originally designed as Radio Flyer Red Wagon Day, and they changed it just to Little Red Wagon Day. They started making them in 1917, and he actually started them while he was making phonograph cabinets. The Radio Flyer was named in tribute to Gulli Marconi, who helped invent the radio, and Charles Lindbergh, who made the first solo nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean. In 1987, the company changed its name to Radio Flyer in tribute to the Little Red Wagon. To celebrate or to observe, if you've got one, celebrate the day by just simply pulling it around. You can use it for yard work, or if you've got children or grandchildren, take them around in it. If you don't have a little red wagon, this is a good day to buy one. So it is Little Red Wagon Day, and like I said, I'm stealing this one from Nerdy. And for some reason, Check It Day says there were 2 days for it. There were 2 days. Yeah, like I said, Nerdy, I'm stealing one off of you tonight. I'm stealing one off of you tonight. I may steal it for you on Wednesdays when you're doing Vlad Spacers, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. So yeah, that it was one of those where it was kind of like, I gotta borrow this one from Nerdy just for at least tonight, and if he gripes at me, I won't steal it next Wednesday. You triple dog dared your friend. Shame on you. Shame on you. And nobody got the toys word, which means I am going to So, with that, it is Little Red Wagon Day. I'll have to double check the settings on that. It should not have been that loud. It's never been that loud at all. All right, we'll try that again. Hold on. All right, there we go. Yeah, now that nobody can hear anymore. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'll have to fix it. I don't know what went wrong with it. You guys can barely hear me now? All right, so something got screwed. It should not be having that problem. It should not be having that problem whatsoever. Damn it. I probably flipped the wrong switch. Yeah, I blame it on the guy who's been snuck into my office. That's who I'm blaming. All right, so hopefully that's better. Like I said, it should not have been that loud. I don't know what. I'll have to go back and double check the recording and see what I screwed up on the recording. So, as we said, today is Little Red Wagon Day. So, for the first list of the evening, I figured what better phrase to use than, come on, there we go, wagon phrases. I am blaming wagon phrases. I'm blaming wagon phrases. That didn't come out right at all. I said that totally wrong. So I do have to go back and don't you do that. All right, let's see. Lethal was first with falling off the wagon. Rose with wagon wheel. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fatality. You guys just don't give me a second to get anything written down, do ya? Wagon train, wagon wheel. Ah, damn you, show. I was hoping that one was going to sneak through. I was hoping Paddy Wagon was going to be the one to sneak through. Wagging my tail. No, wagging my tail is not going to work. Wagging my tail is not going to work. Oh, for once the knucklehead not running away with the board. Ah, crap. And that was not what I needed to do. That was not what I needed to do. I just lost a few business cards. Lethal with the meat wagon. Oh, somebody gave me... Oh, Delve gave me number 7. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at is the list. Nobody ever gives me time to, like, prep for it. And what we do is basically it's Family Feud without the points, so to speak. That's all it is Family Feud without the points. There are 10 words on the board, all of which fit our theme. And behind... yeah, because it's not a normal phrase. It's not a normal phrase. I almost put Volkswagen in. I came really, really close to putting Volkswagen on there. And I took it off at the last minute. So basically what we do is we have a theme or a word, and you basically have to match the 10 items that are on the board. And right now, Delve is running away with this one. Right now, Delve's running away with this. She's gotten 3 out of the 10. That sounds like Fatality's wheelbarrow assistant. Meat wagon is the cop car, or the cop truck, basically. That's what a meat wagon was known as. And since I just messed up my adult beverage, well, it's an ambulance or a police. It's another word for a police vehicle. It's an ambulance or a police vehicle. They would say put them in the meat wagon, Joe, or book them in the meat wagon, which would basically lock them away. Or as another term for an ambulance. Had to go with the fatality reference. I know, you have to. It's the way it goes sometimes. For those of you that have just joined us, welcome to Listwits. We are the one, we are the only live interactive game show coming to you live from Twitch tonight. And like I said, hopefully by Saturday, I'll have all 3 of the streams working. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So you can chat from Twitch, you can chat from YouTube, or you can chat from StreamMe. I was going to do it tonight, as I use Wednesdays for test episodes of sorts, and it didn't work. It did not work like I had planned it to. For whatever reason, it kept defaulting back to Twitch on the stream, but it left my restream key in there, and it was being a pain in the butt. So I got to work on that after the show tonight. So yes, you guys will be see me doing some test streaming of sorts. Probably about 10:30ish, give or take. My plan is not to override NorCal stream or to override. Who else is streaming tonight? Somebody else was streaming tonight. I'm drawing a blank. Or Twisted. Twisted's the other one. So yes, Twisted, I will not be attempting to step on your toes. It is strictly going to be quick test streams to see if I can get all three running at the same time. Because my plan is, I'm using the Restream chat, so I figure why not use the Restream service to push things out through other services and get more people watching the channel. Like I said, until Twitch yells at me and says you can't do that for whatever reason. Retro Black Thumper. Retro Black Thumper. I'm afraid to ask, Dr. J. I'm afraid to ask. That's probably his mystery son, Black Thumper. Oh, I did go there. I apologize. So yeah, like I said, tonight we're going to be doing the one list, one closed game, and depending on the time situation will determine if we do a second list tonight. And I am going to say that list number 2 is going to be very easy. I will say list number 2 is going to be very easy. I'm happy to see one of the wagon phrases did not get solved that quickly. Because it was like, you guys are killing me. It's like, I'm going to have to do like 3 or 4. I'm going to have to start doing like one no prize list and then a prize list. And it's like, that's not what I want to do. But it's like, you guys blow through some of the lists so fast that it almost forces me to. It almost forces me to do that. I still do have 4 Steam keys for the Somber Dawn game. So if we have to go to a second list, I'll throw that in on that one. Conestoga Wagon. I'm surprised that one hadn't come up sooner. I saw Covered Wagon. But I didn't see Conestoga Wagon. And I almost put Conestoga in here. Just for the historical factor. Just for the historical factor of it. Nope, not Farm Wagon, not Wagon Trail. So yeah, I feel good that I put number 8 in now. Because like I said, if we did it the other way, this might be a really short broadcast. Because like I said, folks, my plan is Wednesday nights will be one list, one main game. And Saturday nights will be 2 lists and 1 main game. Like I said, I got to cut back on the main games because, again, I still haven't found a job yet. It's not that I'm not looking. I got phone calls in all over the place. But it's like I'm not getting the fallbacks. And like I said, one of the other things I'm going to do is, at least while I don't have the job, is I'm thinking Sunday afternoons may become board game Sunday afternoons. Wagon hit and run. I don't think you get far with a hit and run, bros, on a wagon. I don't think you get far on a hit and run on a wagon. All right, I'm going to do this. I've been kind of playing around with doing this. There we go. Now it's got his press pass. There we go. There's the press pass. So we are looking for one wagon phrase that is left. And for those of you that have joined us and never been here before, welcome to Listwits. We are the only live interactive game show where we give away physical prizes to the winners. We play for small prizes on the list. We play for larger prizes in the closed games. And what I'm probably going to do, just for tonight, I just found my other pen, is we will probably set up the 7, because again, we're looking for 7 players for tonight's closed game. We'll set it up so the 7 players are determined by the list, which means if Fatality or Delve at the moment, or Lethal, get multiple slots for player slots, they will have to choose somebody to take their second place. And we are down to 16 minutes on the wagon phrase. And if you guys start guessing a lot, what we may end up doing is we may cut the timer down for the list from 29 to 15 to start. Just to do it, just to see what happens. Because like I said, I know you guys start getting angry. And yes, I have seen people get angry with the press. No, I have seen people get angry when we're like getting down to like 1 or 2 minutes and nobody gets that last answer. But it's one of those where it's like, it's a challenge, folks. It's a challenge. Hey, Fallen, what's good? And throw that over there as well at the moment. No, I had off the wagon, so I didn't put off. I couldn't put on and off. I couldn't put both of them in there. Originally, it was going to be fall. It was going to be get on the wagon or on the wagon, and I like fall off the wagon better. I like that phrase a little bit better. And ironically, I haven't picked an incorrect button tonight so far. Which is the amazing thing. And for those of you that don't know, tonight's game will be limited to 7 players. If you are interested. But first choices will go to the people that get the list. So yes, you can win a small and a large in the same episode tonight. But tonight we're going to be doing King of the Mountain. We're going to do King of the Mountain. I'm more like the Papa. Well, see, if I pulled out the yellow top hat, I would be more like the Mad Hatter. And then I would have the 10/8 tag in here. And there went the hair. There went the hair, just totally off the thing. And yeah, I know it's a Newsy McNewson thing. No, Dr. J, I wasn't stealing from you. I was just having a little fun with it tonight. As soon as I get there we go. Get it right back where it's supposed to be. So we are looking for one last wagon phrase. Because today is Little Red Wagon Day. And like I said, yes, Nerdy, I borrowed that from you. Normally, Nerdy does this today. Today is, or this day and today. But like I said, I knew he was kind of doing Blood Spacers tonight, so I figured I could steal it from him for a day. Just for the fun of it. Because again, I had the 4-letter word, and it was total coincidence that I went looking to see what today was. And it was Little Red Wagon Day. And the weird thing is it's got 2 dates. That's the part I haven't been able to figure out. Is it had 2 dates. It's like the last Wednesday in March and November 15th. And it was like, I was a little bit confused when I looked at it. Because it was basically, if I went to the web page just for the holiday, It said November 15th. But if I went in to look at today, particularly, it said it was today as well. So it's kind of like they're confusing me. They're confusing me. Oh, don't move that mouse. Move the other mouse. That's the problem when you got two computers. You're always playing with the wrong one. But yeah, it was first celebrated in 2016, believe it or not. 2016 was the very first one. So it's been a recent holiday. And the weird thing is, one of my lists did not go through today like it was supposed to. I must have changed it. I must have changed it and forgot to throw it over there. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have just joined us, welcome to the List Which we are the only live interactive game show. I don't care what anybody says, although like I said, cricket's close. But that's more of a group thing. No. I don't want to like give away the list pretty much every time. It was just tonight was a cool one. Because I think the other one was Eskimo Pie Day today. And I'm like, I can't come up with anything for Eskimo Pie. Although I probably could have done like frozen desserts or something. But it's like, that takes work. And it's like, I'm working up until Nerdy Effect on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, whatever I've got, I'm done. And I'm watching Nerdy from 6 till 7. Or 7:15 or 7:30, ever how long he lasts. Hopefully we got the timing thing right. I think we nailed it perfectly tonight. Whereas basically I watch Nerdy till 7 o'clock. I set up the intro screen. I will be able to speak English at some point, I promise. And basically 15 minutes after the intro screen, or no, 7:05. That's basically 10 minutes for nothing but the intro screen and me talking to whoever drops in on the channel. Let's see, what else was it today? I really don't want to say what else it was, just because I feel like then I'd really be ripping him off. Which I am not going to do. Oh, that was the other one I was thinking about doing. It was National Something on a Stick Day. And I almost went with that until I had seen Red Wagon. So yeah, it's I'm thinking the Wednesday list will be based around something. Because like I said, the plan is one Wednesday list, or one pregame, 4-letter word, one Wednesday list, and one show. Because, like I said, that way I'm not overextending myself on Wednesdays. Saturdays I can overextend myself because I usually don't have to take Bubbles into the office Sunday morning. And like I said, for tonight we are doing sour apple and apple juice for our adult beverage, just because I don't feel like running upstairs and getting the coffee cup refilled. So we are down to 8.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 8.5 minutes. Okay. Alright, my Discord chat is going off. Something else I wanted to test, so if you guys do want to drop in tonight, I kind of need to test the Skype conference call. And like I said, if you guys don't want to help with that, it's fine. I do want to get the match game thing started. Or at least get the basics set up for that. But there are a few things I have to do for that one to work. Which includes a lot of rearranging. In fact, it will probably be the only game that does not have the board screen that you guys see right down here. Whoop, right down here. I can't point at it right now because I changed the size of the camera. Right over, whoop, that way. There. I'm not right. I'm not left-handed, so there we go. There we go. That board game. It'll probably be the only game I have where the board game doesn't actually appear. Because it is more based on people on camera having a little more fun. But like I said, I do want to get the restream thing working tonight. Because like I said, I've got Twitch, YouTube, and Stream.me set up. Both in the chat and the accounts. But for whatever reason, I screwed it up trying to stream to all three of them. Although I think I know why. Because like I said, my goal is to honestly hit as many platforms at one time as I can with the software. And Restream has a lot. There's a bunch I'm not going to... There's a bunch I'm not going to use. Mixer. Oh, God. I was looking at the list of them. And there's like, I think 30 streaming services that Restream pushes out to. And pulls from in the chat. Like I said, right now, if you were on YouTube and I was actually doing the double stream, YouTube would show up in the chat, Twitch would show up in the chat, and Stream Me would show up in the chat. The only thing is, I've been told Mixer is good. The problem is, I don't know what kind of crowd it has. I think Mixer's going to be one of the last ones that I'm going to push through. Did NorCal get in touch with you, Liski? If he did on the PlayStation, I haven't even been on the PlayStation all day. Like I said, I got up this morning, took Bubbles to work, got home, caught a nap till about 11, and then basically came down and basically started working on the show tonight. So yeah, if he sent me anything on the PlayStation, I haven't even turned the PlayStation TV on today. All right, I'm gonna have to go check Mixer. I'm gonna have to go check it. They just signed a couple of big time streamers for game. So is Mixer more of a game stream theme, or is it a IRL type stream? That's the question. That's the question. If it's more of a game stream only, then it's one of those where it may not be for me. Where Twitch at least gives you an outlet, YouTube gives you an outlet. Stream Me is kind of weird. Stream Me looks small, but it actually gives away some stuff for free to start with. So I'm gonna review the Stream Me stuff tonight. All right, I will definitely. Well, I'll get on I will get on Mixer tonight, set up the account, and I can link it in like straight away. That I can do. Like I said, I've got the 3 set up. I got Twitch set up, YouTube set up, and Stream.me set up. And it is literally it's like literally 3 buttons to activate your stream on Restream. All right, we are down to 3.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3.5 minutes. The icon next to her, bros, is because she donated bits to the channel. She donated bits to the channel. Or at least I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, she's like the number 2 in the bits. Only Dr. Jekyll has given me more bits than Delph has. And do me a favor, Delv, give me your point total and see if it matches up with what's on the. Do an exclamation points, because I think either Delv or Dr. Jekyll actually have the most at the moment. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys, I was looking for something real quick. Sorry about that. All right, so it's got you at 58. I need to check the online dashboard and see if it matches up. Yeah, it's like basically a dime a point or something like that. I forget, or a penny a point. Like I said, I can never remember because I had a funny thing going with. I had a funny conversation with Nerdy today, and obviously I didn't do well. No, he knows I'm having fun with him in that. He knows I'm having fun with that. Or if he did, I hadn't paid attention. But yeah, there are two ways to do it. It's basically you're donating to a streamer, or you basically watch an ad that gives you 5 bits at a time. All right, Lethal. It says Lethal has. I gotta fix that one then, Lethal, because I know that's not right. I know yours is not right. I'll have to double check. But basically, what it's supposed to do is basically every 10 minutes you're on the show, you get a point. I don't think so, Walrus. I don't think so. Because, like I said, it kind of flaked out on me last week. I was actually watching an ad and it never gave me the bits. But it kind of registered like I watched the ad. So, I think it was just one of those goofball moments. Yeah, you can only watch ads so many times a month for bits. It's so many times per month. I'd have to go look at the numbers. But it's basically once you get to a certain point at a month, it will quit giving you bits for ads. I want to say it's 30 bits, but I'm not sure. And don't take my word for that. It's one of those I had to actually go look at. No, it's basically on the channel. You have to participate. I think it's like you have to do something in chat once, and it will give you points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hit the timer, which means I got to give you guys a clue for number 8. Clue number 8, and I'm going to make this very simple, music. So clue number 8 is music. That is your first clue for number 8. And like I said, what we're going to do for tonight is basically 7 of these slots will be player slots. 1 slot will be the prize slot. No vault on this one. And if you are one of the 7 players, you can either participate or give your slot to somebody that's on the channel and talking. So right now, Delv has 3 slots. Miranda Lambert, Red Wagon. Nope, not Miranda Lambert, Red Wagon. So again, your clue is music. That's your first clue. I'll give you another clue in about 30 seconds. Let's see. Lethal has 2. Fatality has 2. And Bros and Show each have 1. Bros and Show each have 1. So again, the first clue was music. And for those of you that have never been here before, we are doing the list, which is basically 10 items that fit that category you see right here. Whoop, I keep pointing the wrong way. Right there at the top, the wagon phrases. I gotta increase the camera size. That's what I gotta do. I gotta increase the camera size or the window size. Every word or phrase on this board contains the word wagon. All right, clue number 2. Clue number 1's music. Clue number 2 it's an automobile name. It includes an automobile name. So again, Delve has 3 slots. She has number 4, 5, and 7. 4, 5, and 7. I know where you were going, Nerdy. And I kind of realized it right after I read the comment. I knew where you were going right after I read the comment. I'm like, I better avoid that one real quick. So again, music, automobile, and show, taking it. Oh, wrong mouse. It is REO Speedwagon. REO Speedwagon was the number 8 wagon slot. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I keep grabbing the wrong mouse. Damn it. It actually took him 2 clues, which normally it doesn't take him. It took him 2 clues to come up with that one. And like I said, I'm thinking Little French Lady gave him to him. I think Little French Lady gave him to him. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 player slots on the board. We have 1 prize slot. So if you get 2 player slots, you basically have to convince somebody in chat to take your second slot. And we are going to start with the player that has the most, which is Miss Delvey. And Delve had Hit Your Wagon to a Star, the Welcome Wagon, and the Bandwagon. Oh, Delve, you have 2 slots to give away. You have 2 slots to give away. No small prize, but you do have 3 player slots. Then we turn our attention to Fatality. Fatality gave us Station Wagon and Chuck Wagon. And Fatality has a spare slot to give away. Then we turn our attention to Lethal. Lethal, get back here, mouse. Lethal had the Meat Wagon and Fall Off the Wagon. And Lethal 0 for 2. That means Show gets the Paddy Wagon. So Show will be getting the small prize tonight. And will he also be playing in the game? He will also be in the game. And that is 6 of the player slots, which means Rose is also in the game. All right, so give me a minute to get this written down. All right, so Delve, you have 2 slots to give away. Fatality, you've got 1 slot to give away. And with that, I'm going to close that one out. And I got to go open up the treasure chest. All right, Super Saiyan gets slot number 1. from Delve. So, Delve, you got one more to give away. Fatality, you've got one to give away. And while we're doing that, Show, we need a number between 1 and 153 from you, my friend, that I can put in your box. It's all sounding so wrong today every time I come up with a word. All right, Fatality giving his slot to Coach, or his second slot to Coach. So, Delve, you got one more person to take your second or your third position. So again, we're looking for one more for Delve. 30, 60, 75, 84 for Show is the War of the Worlds CD and DVD. So Show will be getting... Let me get the right camera up so you can see this. Oh, wrong window. So Show will be getting, whoops, there we go, the War of the Worlds collector set. And basically what it is it is a total, it's a CD rebroadcast, oh, there we go, of the War of the Worlds broadcast. Contains an interview with H.G. Wells and Orson Welles. And then there's a DVD where they look at what happened in America the night of the broadcast. And in that video there is Warren Beatty, Vincent Gardenia, Warren Oates. It's actually from 1957. So yeah, I think that's the best part of it. It's an actual rebroadcast of the, or a recording of the CD. So yeah, it's the classic. Alright, so this gets added to Mr. Kosugi's box. And that was a small, ladies and gentlemen. That was actually a small. So again, hopefully all the boxes will be shipped out tomorrow. Or I should say all the prize boxes will be shipped out tomorrow. So with that, we close that one down. So right now, Delve, we have Bros, Coach, Super Saiyan, You, Fatality, and Show. So again, Bros, Coach, Super Saiyan, You, Fatality, and Show are in the game. And we are looking for one more. To join. Oh, I just screwed that up. I hit it too many times. I always do that on occasion. Alright, so Fallen has been chosen. Alright, so bear with me, guys, as I get it open. Alright, so give me a minute to put everybody in here.
For $20,000, it must be exact.
Backseat driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game is King of the Mountain.
For $25,000, what is it?
The rules are simple. Get through each round by getting to the top of the mountain and staying there. 90 is the key number. 90. And if somebody will put in exclamation point vault, right now this is the only prize that's out there. Right now that's the only prize that's out there right now. It's basically you get 90 points, you spend your 90 points, you get a free shot at the vault as is. The mystery word's still there, Fallen. The mystery word is basically a guaranteed prize. The mystery word is a guaranteed prize. You don't have to guess at the vault. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the King of the Mountain game. Now what we're going to do is the 7 players that are on the board will each have a chance to answer 2 questions. We're going to start from the middle, and we basically bounce back and forth. Yeah, there's a mystery word fatality. Think of it like the mystery word from Groucho Marx's show, where the duck would fall out of the sky, and if you had said the word, you'd get $1,000. We have a mystery word out there where if it comes up in a conversation, you will get a prize that is the equivalent, almost the equivalent to a vault prize. It is almost the equivalent to a vault prize. All right, so again, for King of the Mountain, we're going to start with Delve, because Delve had the most correct in the list. She will actually get to see the first question. The first question is for her and her alone. If she does not get it right, then anybody else can jump in and steal it. Nope, no clue for the mystery word. There is no clues given to the mystery word whatsoever. All right, Delve. So this is the first question for you and you alone. In The Lion King, oh, I need my file. Hold on. I do need my file. And I will tell you some of the questions are easy, some of them are hard. Just to let you know. It just depends on when they come up in the game. Delve says, the Lion King is, Scar is Simba's uncle, which is 100% correct. All right, Delve, with that, you can move up or up diagonally. Which direction would you like to move? You can move to either one of these 3 center squares. So again, you give me up left, or basically UL, U, or UR, or you can type it out. All right, Delve moving straight up to the center. All right, the next question goes to fatality. So fatality, here is your question. In the equation, E equals mc squared, what does the letter C stand for? In the equation, E equals mc squared, what does the letter C stand for? No, they are not all Disney questions, I promise. So again, fatality, this question is for you and you alone. Alexa, start 45-minute timer. Computer, start 45-minute timer. So again, this question is for fatality. If fatality gets it wrong, no, it does not stand for squared, which means anybody can now jump in and steal this question. In the equation, E equals mc squared, what does the C stand for? Nope, not gravity show. Fallen taking it. C equals the... Oh, wait. Nope. I got to see who came first. Delves came first. Again, I used the restream chat to see who gets first and foremost. All right, Delve, you have the choice of moving up or moving one of your opponents. Again, you can only move your opponents in the direction of an empty square. So obviously there's nobody to move an opponent. All right, Delve moving up. One more. And Super, the next question is for you. Oh, wait. There we go. Speed of light. So Super, the next question is for you and you alone at first. When Dracula opened on Broadway in 1927, he played the title role. So Super, that question is for you and you alone to start with. When Dracula opened on Broadway in 1927, he played the title role. You guys have to give me a second here. And yes, the studio audience can give guesses and false answers or whatever they like. You never trust anything that comes out of Twisted's mouth. So Super, we're looking for an answer from you. All right, no class, which means anybody else can jump in and take this. When Dracula opened on Broadway in 1920, Coach, 100% right. It is Bela Lugosi. So Coach, you have the choice of moving up to the right, or you can move Delve down in a direction. So Coach, which way would you like to go with it? You can move. Coach going to move straight up. So Bro's temporarily blocked in, and the answer was Bela Lugosi. All right. So with that, we are up to Fallen. Fallen, this next question is for you. And here is your question. According to legend, who rid Ireland of snakes? According to legend, who rid Ireland of snakes? So again, Fallen has first choice at this. And it is indeed St. Patrick. All right, following with that, where would you like to move, my friend? Yeah, again. Or you can move one of the other two now. So again, you can move up, or you can move Delve or Coach back down the board. Now, Delve got the easy one. Delve got the relation between Simba and Scar. It's like, if you didn't know that one, I'd worry about you. All right, Fallen moving up. And the next question is for Bros. Oh, wait, there we go. St. Patrick. All right, Bros, here is your question. From which Monty Python movie would you hear the following quote? He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry, this is for you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's right to left. I'm sorry. So this goes to Coach. Coach, from which Monty Python movie would you hear the following quote? He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. That's why I've got them numbered, so I can keep track of the first 14 questions. It is from The Life of Brian. All right, Coach. So, who would you like to move? You can move yourself up, or you can move one of your opponents down or across the board. All right, Coach moving himself up to catch up with Delve. All right, Show, that means the next question is yours. Show, here is your question. In which modern-day country would you find the region of Transylvania? In which modern-day country would you find the region of Transylvania? It is indeed Romania. All right, Show. You either can move to the right, to the left, or you can move one of your opponents back down, or you can move them to the left. You basically can move them to any connecting empty square. So, Show, who are you moving and where? Delve is going down and to the left. All right, Delve down to the left. And Bros, the next question is for you. Who played Alex Forrest, the editor of a publishing company, in the 1987 film Fatal Attraction? Who played Alex Forrest, the editor of a publishing company, in the 1987 film Fatal Attraction? So again, Bros has first guessed at this question. It is not Richard Gere, which means anybody else can steal it. Who played Alex Forrest, the editor of a publishing company, in the 1987 film Fatal Delve jumping in. It is Glenn Close. All right, Delve. With that, you get to choose who moves where. Delve right back up to her spot. Check the answers. It is not Mayor Furburger. All right, Delve. It is time for your second question. And here is your second question. Arachnophobia is a fear of what? Arachnophobia is a fear of what? You let this one slide? See, if anybody would have been clammy. If anyone, it would have been clammy. Arachnophobia is a fear of spiders. All right, Delve, with that, you get to decide the next who moves next. Fear of twisty? No, that's called sharpophobia. Sharpiophobia. All right, Delve isn't currently king of the mountain, which means she's going to be a target. Fatality. The next question is for you. What fort-type stone Roman structure runs across the width of northern England? So fatality. Which fort-type stone Roman structure runs across the width of northern England? Everybody's sitting at the ready in case fatality doesn't know it. Hey, it's wide. It's not that wide. So we are looking for an answer from fatality. Which fort-type stone structure? The Antonine Wall. No. Coach jumping in. It's Hadrian's Wall. It's Hadrian's Wall. Which means, Coach, you get to choose where the next move is. So, Coach, you gonna knock Delve off the mountaintop, or are you gonna move somebody else around? Delve down and to the left. She can't go down to the left. She got to go down to the right. So Delve down to the right. And Super. Oh, you're just going to move her straight down then. All right, we'll move her straight down. And Super, the next question is for you, my friend. A cantaloupe belongs to which family of fruits? So, Super, that's your question. A cantaloupe belongs to which family of fruits? which fruit can't get married? A cantaloupe. Aye, it is the melon. So with that, Super, you can move yourself up, or you can move one of your opponents down. Which would you like? Nah, it's a joke. It's one of those cheesy pun jokes. All right, we're going to move Super straight up. And Fallen, the next question is for you, my friend. Which famous fictional character had a companion called Sancho Panza? Which famous fictional character had a companion called Sancho Panza? So this one is for Fallen. Which famous fictional character had a companion called Sancho Panza? And it was not Tampanisha, I'll tell you that right now. Correct, Fallen. It was indeed Don Quixote. So, Fallen, where would you like to move next? Or who would you like to move next and where? You can hold twist. Well, there's not a lot there to grab a hold of. All right, Fallen moving up right one. All right, Coach, the next question is for you. Who received $3.7 million for 2 weeks' work for his part in the 1978 film Superman? Who received $3.7 million for doing 2 weeks of work for his part in the 1978 film Superman? All right, Twisty, have yourself a good one, my friend. Who received $3.7 million for 2 weeks' work for his part in the 1978 film Superman? And this is the one for Coach. No, it was not Christopher Reeve, which means Fallen jumping in and stealing it. It was Marlon Brando. It was indeed Marlon Brando. He basically did 2 weeks of work, supposedly like 15 minutes of total work, and got paid $3.7 million for it. All right, Fallen, which move would you like to make? All right, Fallen jumping to King of the Mountain slot. And Show, the next question is for you, my friend. Who wrote Wind in the Willows? Who wrote Wind in the Willows? It does not say Candle in the Wind. It says Wind in the Willows. It was indeed Kenneth Graham, which means Show. Which move would you like to make? Refresh a delve, it usually helps. Plus, it depends on what you're watching through. All right, Show moving out of the basement. And Bros, that means the last of the straight questions is for you. So Bros, here is your question. How many #1 singles did Queen have while Freddie Mercury was alive? How many #1 singles did Queen have while Freddie Mercury was alive? Yeah, it's one thing I've kind of learned is when the chat kind of slows down or falls out of place, a quick refresh will actually reset it. No, it is not 7, which means it's open to everybody on the channel. How many #1 singles did Queen have while Freddie Mercury was alive? Not 4. Fallen, just typing numbers in. It is 3. The only 3 #1 hits they had were Bohemian Rhapsody, Under Pressure, and Innuendo. So Fallen stealing that one. And Fallen, as you are at the top, your only choice is to move somebody down or across. So who would you like to move? Oh yeah, they had a number of top 10s, but only those 3 hit #1. I want to say they had 7 or 8 top 10s. So Fallen, who are we dropping down the board? Or moving across the board? All right, delve straight down. All right, that is the first 14 questions. Everybody had a chance to move up. From here on out to the end of the timer, it is toss-up only questions. Okay? So it is toss-up only for here on out. First correct answer gets to make the move. So here is question number 15. Reroute Novelist Snobs is an anagram of which author? Reroute Novelist Snobs is an anagram of which author? Reroute Novelist Snobs is an anagram of which author? Delve! Taking it. It is Robert Louis Stevenson. It is Robert Louis Stevenson. So, Delve, where are we moving? I should say, who are we moving and where? I think last time we did this, Bros and Fatality were both in the game and they still pimped out the basement. Coach, down left. And the next question on the board. Name any two of the three capital cities that the River Danube runs through. Name any two of the three capital cities that the River Danube runs through.
This is a license plate of a grain salesman. You can figure out that it says rolled oats.
Geography.
Bumper stuffers. And now the dryly portion bumper stuffers. Al Dubois.
You know, let my vape battery die out. Damn it. Show in first. Budapest, Vienna, and Bratislava were the three I would have taken. Show, where do we move? Or who do we move? Moving on up. Show moving into the second rank. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question is, in which novel would you find the characters of Heathcliff and Cathy? In which novel would you find the characters of Heathcliff and Cathy? Delve jumping in. It is Wuthering Heights. All right, Delve, which move do we make now? Falling down left one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question is, name the U.S. president who defeated Adlai Stevenson in the presidential elections. Name the U.S. president who defeated Adlai Stevenson in the presidential elections. Now, I feel sorry for Bros. He's kind of stuck at the moment. He's going to have to work his way around before the timer runs out. Delve, 100% correct. It is Dwight D. Eisenhower. All right, Delve, that means the move choice is yours. Delve moving up one. And the next question is, which author created the character of Miss Marple? Which author created the character of Miss Marple? Show, Agatha Christie. All right, show. That means it's your choice. Who do we move and where? Mayor Furburger. No, that's Miss. I drew a blank. It should have been a pun joke, just waiting there for a Mayor Furburger one. And again, I am forgiving on spelling in this game. All right, show moving Delve down 1. And the next question is, in the Ironman Triathlon, what is the last of the 3 events? In the Ironman Triathlon, what is the last of the 3 events? It is not swimming. Show in first. It is running or the marathon. I would have taken either or. It's actually a full marathon. It's actually a full marathon they have to finish with. All right, show. Where would you like to move? Or who would you like to move? Bouncing quarters. That's the pub triathlon. It's beer pong, then shuffleboard, and then it's bouncing quarters. I turned it off for a second, Nerdy. It'll be back on in a minute. All right, the next question is, which Anna Sewell novel was banned in some countries because of the color word that was in the title? There's my face. Which Anna Sewell novel was banned in some countries because of the color word that was in the title? Nope, not the color purple. Fallen taking it first. It is Black Beauty. Black Beauty was banned in a number of countries because it was assumed by title it actually meant black people. All right, Fallen, where do we move? And who and where do we move? Damn it, I keep forgetting that. That's the problem, is the vape battery is dead. But yeah, it was actually assumed to be at one point. They banned it because they assumed it had to do with the color of black people's skin, and it was not pretty. All right, the next question is, what was the nationality of former Olympic downhill skier Franz Klammer? What was the nationality of former Olympic downhill skier Franz Klammer? Nope, not German, not Swiss. Not Russian. Delve taking another one. He was Austrian. He was indeed Austrian. So Delve, it's your call for the next move. Delve back up to the left. And again, the next question on the board. What was Dr. No's first name in the first James Bond film? What was Dr. No's first name in the first James Bond film? Show taking it. It was Julius. His name was Dr. Julius No. All right, Show. Who are we moving and where? Falling straight down. And that's where strategy comes into it, because now Dell's got to get 2 questions to get back up. The next question on the board. Which famous singer-songwriter was the inspiration for the 2007 movie I'm Not There? Which famous singer-songwriter was the inspiration for the 2007 movie I'm Not There? Show getting it. It is Bob Dylan. It is Bob Dylan. So, Show, which move do we make?
Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
Show, moving to the top of the mountain. And the next question is, in the 1790 census, this state had the most people, a few of whom didn't go on to be president. In the 1790 U.S. Census, this state had the most people, a few of whom did not go on to be president. It is not Pennsylvania. It is not New York. Delve taking it. It is Virginia. Virginia had the most people according to the 1790 census. That's why Virginia is known as the mother of the presidents. All right, Delve, which move would you like to make, my dear? And again, I don't know how much time is left on the timer. You can't, there is no upright. You can go straight up. There we go. All right, the next question is, in 1963, the Four Seasons implored you to walk like this, my son. In 1963, the Four Seasons implored you to walk like this, my son. To walk like Amazon? There we go. Show getting the respelling in there. The Four Seasons implored you to walk like a man. All right, Show, who are you moving and where? Delve down right. And the next question on the board, at about 2 foot long at your birth, it ran from your mom's placenta to your navel. About 2 foot long at your birth, it ran from your mom's placenta to your navel. Show getting it first again. It is the umbilical cord. The average umbilical cord is 2 feet in length. All right, Show, you are still in control. Who are you moving and where? Falling down right one more. And the next question is, the main office for the NAACP is in this New York City borough. The main office for the NAACP is in this New York City borough. I'm going to give that one to Fallen. The answers came pretty much within a couple of seconds of each other. And Fallen got the spelling right. It was Brooklyn. It was Brooklyn. All right, Fallen. Where would you like to move? Again, if the answers come within like about a second or two from one another, that's when spelling will count. Show down right one. And the next question is, he played both the title hero and the title villain in Oh God, You Devil. He played both the title hero and the title villain in Oh God, You Devil. Show jumping on that one. It is George Burns. All right, Show, where would you like to go? I'm assuming back to the top of the mountain. John Denver was a hero in the movie, but he did not play the title hero. Back in the 1860s, it was the uniform you had to wear to be on Garibaldi's team. In the 1960s, it meant you were likely to die by phaser fire, according to Roddenberry. Back in 1860, it was the uniform you had to wear to be on Garibaldi's team. And in the 1960s, it meant you were likely to die by phaser fire. Nope, not red uniforms. Delve taking it. They were known as the red shirts. They were known as the red shirts. All right, Delve, which move would you like to make? Show down left one. Whoop. Get back to where we were. Hold on. And the next question on the board. Actor Ben Hayes had all the answers playing this oil company's Answer Man. Actor Ben Hayes had all the answers playing this oil company's Answer Man. Show taking it, it is Shell Oil. He was known as the Shell Oil Answer Man. All right, Show, which move would you like to make next? All right, Fatal, have a good one, my friend. It's kind of luck of the draw, Super. It's kind of luck on the draw. Some of them are easy, and some of them are hard. This is one of those where I try to go for easier questions, just because there is no multiple choice option. And yeah, they had some really quick responses. They had a lot of really quick responses. All right, Delvey, be good, my dear. And unfortunately, that means I got to put more stuff in Show's shipping box. But yeah, one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm trying to kind of rescue some of these from tougher questions, which is what's taken me a while to upend a few of them. All right, Show, with that, my friend, we need a number from you between 1 and 166. See, that's why I think Show was starting the game and Little French Lady finished the game. That's what I think. Just my opinion, though. You said that last time, then she said hi like 2 minutes later in the chat. I remember that. All right, number 114 it is. And in treasure number 114. No, on Broadway, Bela Lugosi actually played Dracula. In treasure chest number 114 for Mr. Kosugi, it is the Megatron talking figure. I actually have to go get this one. So bear with me 1 minute. Where is Megatron? There is Megatron. It is the Megatron talking figure for Mr. Kosugi, which means I think there's only one button I can press on him, unfortunately. I thought there was a second one, but I guess not. So, show, there is your Transformer. So congratulations, show. Megatron is now yours. And like I said, he is not really. Wait, there is another arm. I missed a button. And I honestly don't remember how many phrases he has. It's not many. I know it's not many of them. But yeah, he actually stands pretty tall. Here we go. He stands as tall as a toilet paper or a paper towel roll. But we will be adding that to the Knuckleheads box. So I'm going to put this over here right now so I don't forget for tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully I will get all these packages out tomorrow. That's my plan. I just paid off part of the credit card, so I now have credit card money to put some stuff out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:30. With that, we are going to wrap things up. Let's see who's streaming on Twitch at the moment. I know Twisted is streaming. And right now, I think he's the only one. I thought Freddie was streaming. Twisted, King NorCal. And like I said, one of my all-time favorite streams is Stacy Roy. If you can, please go check her out. In fact, I'll probably do... How many of us do we have in here? We got 11 of us in here. Who knows? I may just do a raid for Stacy Roy just for the fun of it. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up tonight. And as we always say, I want to welcome you guys to Listwits. We try to educate, we try to entertain, we try to work the little gray cells because, as I always say, you can exercise the body, that's great. But if you don't exercise the mind, well, the rest of it's not going to do you any good. So with that, ladies, actually, I'm not going to do the raid. I'm going to do what I usually do. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night. We will see you guys on Saturday. Make sure tomorrow you watch Dr. Jekyll. And like I said, I hope he streams again. Norvis and the Eight-Legged Critters. Come on, Norvis. Just one more. Just one more. That's all I'm asking for. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, we'll see you tomorrow night with After Dark. I almost forgot my own show. Until then, folks, be good.
tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in.